Once upon a time, nestled deep within the mountains of Japan, there was a small Zen monastery where monks dedicated themselves to the pursuit of inner peace and enlightenment. Among them was a young monk who had recently become disheartened by the growing conflicts and negative chatter among his fellow monks. He was distracted, restless, and frustrated by the environment that no longer felt like a sanctuary. One day, the young monk approached the revered abbot, an elder known for his wisdom and serenity. Bowing deeply, the young monk spoke with a troubled heart. "Master, I can no longer find peace here. The arguments, the gossip, the constant tension, it's clouding my mind. I feel that I must leave and seek solitude elsewhere, where I can pursue my spiritual journey without such distractions." His eyes filled with understanding, the abbot listened patiently to the young monk's words. After a moment of quiet reflection, he responded, "I see the weight you carry, my child. But before you go, I have a simple task for you. Take this cup, fill it to the brim with water, and walk around the temple grounds without spilling a drop." The young monk, eager to prove his readiness to leave, accepted the challenge. He filled the cup with water, so full that even the smallest misstep would cause it to spill. With slow, deliberate steps, he began his walk around the temple. His focus was sharp, his gaze fixed on the cup. He carefully navigated through the busy courtyards, past groups of monks in heated discussions, and along narrow, uneven paths. Hours passed, and finally, the young monk returned to the abbot. He smiled with pride as he presented the still full cup. "Master," he said, "I have done as you asked. Not a single drop has been spilled." The abbot nodded approvingly and asked, "Tell me, my child, during your walk, did you hear the arguments, the gossip, or the noise that troubled you before?" The young monk hesitated, then shook his head. "No, master. I was so focused on the water that I did not notice any of it." The abbot's smile deepened, and he spoke with gentle wisdom. "You see, when your focus is fixed on something important, the distractions around you lose their power. In the same way, when your mind is centered on your spiritual path, the chaos and negativity of the world will not disturb you. It is not the noise of others that takes us away from peace, but our attention to that noise." The young monk listened intently as the abbot continued. "Peace does not come from running away from difficulties, nor from finding a place without challenges. It comes from within, from your ability to maintain focus and serenity amidst the storm. My child, the world will always have distractions, but true mastery lies in keeping your mind on your purpose, no matter what swirls around you." With this newfound understanding, the young monk bowed deeply once again. His desire to leave the monastery faded, and he resolved to stay, not because the world had changed, but because he had learned to change his relationship with it. From that day forward, the young monk practiced his meditation with renewed strength, no longer troubled by the noise around him. His mind remained clear and calm, focused on the path of enlightenment, just like the cup of water he had carried so carefully. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. The mind is everything. What you think, you become.